This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So tonight I've got something cool to show you guys. I have the new The Thing Ultimate Dog Creature action figure from NECA. So I've been waiting a while for this one to come out. This is its box. Really cool picture of the thing. All right, so this is very cool, really cool monster. And you sort of get two monsters in this set, which is really nice. The first one is the thing in the disguise of the husky dog. So it comes with a dog head, so that you can have it looking like a normal husky wolf dog. And then you can pop this head off. And you can change it into this mode. For example, this. That's not dog. It's imitation. So you can pop on where his head peels back and the skull shows. The tongue. Skull has a movable jaw. It pops in and out. Hang on. Then there's this sort of rubber overlay that you attach the spider crab legs to it, and you can pop it onto the back like that. And that's pretty cool. So in the movie, when this happens, when this dog starts going apeshit, its face, rips apart, its head rips open, and then the skull, boop, falls out, and you have that sort of configuration right there. And then, they run and get McCready, and he comes running in, and the next scene that you see is, so this headpiece is right there, and it has changed even more so that it's grabbing the other dogs and absorbing them at the same time, trying to mimic itself after them. So that's sort of like the headpiece of the dog that was, and then it's absorbing these other dogs And it's just crazy looking. So he comes with a lot of stuff, and you don't have to put it all on him. I did just to show you guys, but let me tell you. This is a beautiful action figure. It's a really cool monster toy. I'm glad I have it. But boy, let me tell you, this is a strong contender for, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just glue these pieces in. Because every time you pick him up, some of these tentacles pop out. It's really cool that they have it so that he has all these really cool tendrils, all these awesome tentacles popping out of him, just like in the movie. But watch, I'll pick it up and you guys will see. Okay. Yeah, it's an awesome monster toy. I love the damn thing, but it is frustrating to play with. Also, I had to touch the paint job up on mine. You guys know that I pretty much touch up every action figure or model or anything that I get. I always have to add my little 2 cents on the in the paint department. But this one was really sloppy the way they did it, and so I had to touch up its teeth. And there's more teeth on this thing than just here in this mouth. There's teeth all over back here and under here. I'll show you guys. But I had to touch up the teeth, and I had to actually bloody him up a lot more. Okay, so I'm just picking him up. I'm gently picking him up. Okay, you see that? So, okay, yeah. So a bunch of the tentacles fell out. Let's look at this beautiful beast. So when McCready runs in and shoots it with a shotgun, you know, it hisses at him, and then kagoom! McCready shoots it, and it really opens its mouth up, you know, like shocked, and it's pissed off that it just got shot. So you can open its mouth up really wide, like in that scene. Oh, and then its head falls off, just like in the deleted scene. What I always liked about this dog face is that it's asymmetrical. It's fucked up, you know? Like the eye is down on this side and the eye is up top on that side. Like it's, you know, it's slowly configuring itself into a dog form, but it's not quite there yet. I always thought that was cool. Okay. So you can move the head. And he has another cool mouth under there. You know, when he grows those 2 big arms and it lifts him up into the rafters, you can see these other mouths opening and closing. And there's eyeballs that are popping out all over the place too. But I was actually thinking of adding a couple eyeballs because NECA didn't. And okay, let's see. Okay, so he's got this little gimpy doggy leg. And then this one is just sort of like a spike. This long tentacle, this one is actually bendable. Not all of them are bendable. This one is bendable. And the others are just sort of like a soft rubber. So God damn it. So he's got this these 2 big arms that pop out, And you can change the configurations around, so you can pop these arms out and you can give it another mouth. But he's got this big mouthpiece, and it fits on this little dumbbell joint like that. It would have been nice if the instructions would have showed you to do that. I had to sort of find that out myself, so I'm showing you guys so you won't be as frustrated as I was. Let me show you the instructions. They're not so much instructions as they are suggestions. Okay. So here with the dog monster. It wasn't really clear to me. Maybe it would be clear to you guys, but he's got this little spiky arm right there. And what you can do is you pop this arm off that barbell joint, leaving the joint still there. And then you take that mouth with the two arms and you attach it to that barbell joint. But they don't really show that. They show, they just show that thing connecting, and they show this thing connecting. But there's no words to discern, what actually to do. That would have been helpful. But I mean, I'm not an idiot. I figured it out, and you guys would figure it out too. It's just, I like a good set of instructions, Here's the instructions for the dog. So something weird is, see this configuration right here? Okay, so you can pop the dog's paws off. You can take the whole little arms off, and it leaves these holes. Well, they show these tentacles attached to it, yet all of the tentacles, these connector pieces, these little balls, they're way too small to fit into the holes left by the vacant legs. So you just pretty much set them there. And I didn't really like that. I like something that fits nice and flush. It's a nice solid pop, so you know that it's in there. Anyway, I'm just bitching over small details. It's an amazing monster. I mean, I've waited 40 years for this damn thing, 40 plus years for this toy. Yeah, when did this come out? This came out in 1982. I was 12 when the thing came out. Yeah, I love this movie. It's probably Carpenter's masterpiece, out of every film he's done. And I consider a lot of Carpenter's films masterpieces, but this is probably his greatest film. And such an amazing monster. Rob Bottin and Stan Winston just creating movie magic. I believe that, Rob Bottin was just this young kid in his 20s, just exploding with fucking talent and imagination. And, he was doing everything in the movie all by himself, pretty much. And he needed help for this one effect, this one creature. And so Stan Winston helped out, and Stan Winston and his team actually did this monster, this memorable dog nightmare. Yeah, I wasn't kidding when I said this is a heavy contender for, you know what? Let's just glue those fucking tentacles in, because I'm telling you guys, every time you move him or bump him or wiggle him or anything, um, these tentacles come loose. And I don't know. I mean, you don't need to display him with all those tentacles. It's kind of neat because in the scene, you know, he's just going ape shit, and there's tentacles all over the place, and they're wrapping around other dogs, and they're lashing out, and it looks amazing. And this toy looks really cool too. Um, but you know, I'm the type of person that I wanna pick it up and touch it. I wanna you know, actually play with the thing. Um, and it's just sort of frustrating that every time you pick it up, some of the pieces want to fall off. 4 of them. But we still have a bunch attached, so that's cool. But yeah, in the film, you know, it adapts as needed. So it's cornered, and it's freaking out because it's getting shot and fucked with. So it sprouts these 2 big slimy arms that reach up into the rafters and pull its entire body up, you know. And that's when you see underneath, and it's got like all these Lovecraftian mouths and eyeballs and all kinds of shit sprouting out everywhere. Such a gorgeous monster. Anyway, I still have my McFarlane Thing monsters. The Norris monster, the Blair monster, the spider head. But it would be cool if NECA tackled those next too. I pretty much would guarantee that they're going to. They've done 3 different versions of McCready so far. They've given us the dog with a dog too. And, you know, NECA is usually one of those companies that they are just going to go right down the line with everything one of their licenses has to offer. So you like Universal Monsters? Okay, here you go. They're going to make, you know, all of them. Or Predator or Alien. I don't see why The Thing would be any different. They've given us 3 different McCreadys. They've given us, you know, a set of these 2 lovely monsters. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't continue. So I'm looking forward to more things from NECA. Anyway, I recommend this toy. Even though he's a bit fiddly and a little frustrating at times, you know, it's not that bad. It's really cool. I mean, did you guys ever think we would have a screaming dog alien, you know, an actually licensed Thing toy? I know there was the one by Soda Toys, but if you look at that compared to this, it's blatantly clear which one has the better sculpting. Yeah, this is a gazillion times better than that Soda one. It was worth the wait. I just wish the damn tentacles would stay in place better. But I may in fact end up gluing some of those tentacles in. Yeah, I think I will. I'll put them in a good position that I like, and they will never fall out again. All right, guys. I hoped you liked looking at my ultimate dog creature from NECA. Doom, doom. Doom, doom. This is neat. Yep. Put the skull around the tongue. All right, my friends. I'll be back soon. Maybe we'll just sit here and see what happens.